Jalen, first grade, 7 years old.
Yes, I'm 7.
You are 7. All right, friends. So we have been reading and talking about. You remember reading some of these books together?
Yes.
And we looked for it because that one was about being a good. Do you remember what that word was? Being a good.
Manager.
Not manager. Starts with a C. Not senator. That's what we've been talking about in social studies. Being a good a citizen. Do you remember that word?
Citizen.
And remember, do you remember what a citizen is?
Somebody who helps somebody.
Okay, sometimes they help somebody. They're a person that live in a community. Remember that?
Yes.
And so they live in the community and they do lots of different things. They have different responsibilities and they have lots of things. So we are going to read another book about citizenship and being a good citizen. And this book is called Citizenship. So what do you see on the cover of this book?
Well, that man's holding a paper.
He is holding a paper. Have you ever seen a paper like that? What do you see on the paper?
Words.
Some words. Yeah, what does it look like?
A graduating paper.
Maybe a graduating paper? Well, it looks
Yes.
like to me like it might be some sort of. Do you think it looks special?
Mm-hmm.
Like an award?
Like somebody likes to graduate for that. But you can't be this like graduate like that. You gotta be this tall to graduate like that.
When you go to high school, after high school, you have to go through a lot of school to graduate. So it looks like he might be getting an award, this little boy. What do you think he might be getting an award for?
To go to high school?
Maybe he's going to high school. Well, if the book is called Citizenship, do you think it's about him going to high school?
No.
You told me citizens are people who do, what'd you say, good things for others?
Yes.
So what do you think maybe this little boy did?
He's graduating.
Well, we already decided. I don't think he's graduating because does he look as tall as you said he needed to be?
No. He's this
Is he
tall.
a kid or an adult?
A kid.
He's a kid, so he's probably not graduating, and the book is called Citizenship. So do you think that and it looks like he's getting an award, right? So what do you think he did? Something good or something bad?
Some people do something bad, but some people do something good.
Yeah, what do you think this little boy did? Something good or something bad?
He did something good.
Maybe he did something good, and now he's going to get an award. Let's read this book together. This book in the library. It's called Citizenship. Can you say that word?
Citizenship.
Oh, look, this book has a table of contents if we know what we're looking for. We might not read the whole book, okay? So this section is called Citizenship. Evan and his mom walk home from the store. They see empty cans on the ground. Evan is a good citizen and picks up the cans. At home, he puts the cans in a bin for recycling. Evan shows good citizenship by making his town a better place to live. So what did he do?
He's picking up the cans.
He's picking up the cans.
But you make recycling which paper, they don't go together.
When you recycle?
Yes.
Right. Oh, while we're reading, let's make a list of all the things that they do in this book that are things that are good citizens. So hold on, wait for me. We're going to write a list. It says, I'm going to write good citizens. And now we're going to make a list. What did he do?
He picked up all the cans so they can have a better home to live.
Good citizens pick up cans, and you said make
A better home to live.
Okay, so maybe we can write make better homes to live. Can we say make better homes to live in or no?
Make better homes to live in.
Okay, I can say that. To live in. All right, turn the page. Oh, look at that one. At your school. Show citizenship at school. Run for class president. Tell classmates how you will make your school a better place. Voting shows good citizenship. Choose the person who you think will be the best class president.
Yeah, like Ducky runs for president.
Like Duck can run for president. That's a great connection. That's a text-to-text connection between this story and now this book is what kind of book? Fiction or nonfiction?
Fiction.
You think this is fiction?
Yes.
Remember, fiction is a made-up story, and nonfiction is true. So do you think this is fiction or nonfiction?
Fiction.
It's a made-up story?
Yes.
Well, it's got real pictures. When we talked about real pictures are in nonfiction stories. So I think it might be nonfiction. Do you think it might be nonfiction now that you look at it again?
Yes.
Yeah, so this is a nonfiction, so it's true. And the duck for president. Can a duck really run for president?
No.
No, so that's a fiction story, right?
Animals don't go to president. He knows he's a duck. He can't move into the White House. He's got to be this tall and 18 old to go
Yep.
to
Well,
there.
not 18 to be at the White House, but how old do you have to be the president? Do you remember?
Mm-hmm.
How old?
18.
Not 18, 35.
5.
Good.
He needs to be 35 old so he can move into the White House.
Yeah. All right, so what are they doing here that shows good citizenship? Good citizens do what?
They put up balloons.
What did it talk about?
You are
Remember?
graduating.
It says vote Evan for president. So what are these people doing? These are good citizens who are, starts with a V.
Voting.
Good citizens vote. Because remember, it's important that we vote. All right. With your friends.
Yes.
Be a good citizen and obey the laws.
Yes.
Wait for the green light before you cross the street. Use the crosswalk and follow the crossing guard's directions. You and your friends can make your town a better place. You can, ooh, that's a big word, volunteer to help fix up parks.
He wasn't looking where he was going.
He wasn't. He was listening to the, do you remember who that is? It said,
crossing guard.
The crossing guard, good. So what can we do to be good citizens? What can we learn to be good citizens on this page?
Follows the rules.
Okay, follow the rules. Let me write that one down. Follow the rules.
Don't steal anyone's money.
This page was talking about stealing money?
No.
Oh no, what was this one talking about? This one was following the rules. Do you remember that big word they used over here? Volunteer. Well, do you know what that means, volunteer? What does it mean?
Well, volunteer means you can help somebody.
Uh-huh. Well, volunteer means that you do something and you don't get paid for it. So can good citizens volunteer?
Yes.
What do you think they volunteer to do?
They can volunteer to help somebody pay a bill. They get money.
Okay. So you said volunteer to help?
Yes.
So they can help in lots of ways, right? All right, let's keep reading our book. At home. Remembering people who serve our country makes you a good citizen. Write letters to friends and family members serving in the armed forces. Remember what the armed forces are? Another word for that is the we celebrated them on Friday. Military.
Military.
Yep. Tell them you are proud of them. Thank them for keeping us safe. So what is he doing?
He's writing a letter
To
the people.
who are in the
The crossing guard.
oh, not the crossing guard. Remember the armed forces, which is the military. So do you have a text to self connection? Who do you know in the military?
I remember that crossing guard because you
No, not
said
the crossing guard. Who's in the military in your family?
my grandpa, my grandma, my dad, my sister,
Nope. Somebody who just graduated from the army, remember?
my
Who's in the
mommy.
army? Your mom. And so she's in the armed forces or the army. So you remember her and you thank her, and that's one way that we can be good citizens. All right, let's
Yes.
turn the picture. In your community, remember that's the place you live. Helping people shows good citizenship. You can help serve meals to people in need. Learning about history is another way to be a good citizen. Visit historical places. Learn about the lives of people that shaped your community. So what can we do to be good citizens? Good citizens.
Serve the lunch.
They serve lunch. What did it say? They.
Well,
It starts with an H. Help who?
serve your lunch.
Right. They help other people Sometimes they might serve lunch, or they might serve people who don't have any food. And then what do they talk about over here? What can we do? Good citizens learn about what?
Lighthouses.
The picture is of a lighthouse, but the words said what?
They're licking.
You remember? Let me read it again and you tell me. Learning about history is another way to be a good citizen. So learning about what?
Being a good citizen.
We are learning about being a good citizen, but what do good citizens learn about?
Well,
Remember this word? History. Do you know what history is?
yes.
It's the past, right?
Past.
The past. So these are some people who have done some pretty good things. I'm going to put my marker down because I think we're finished with our list of good citizens. So let's learn about what some other people have done. This is Annie Wingnall. Giving to people in need is a good way to show citizenship. When Annie Wingnall was 11 years old, she started the Care Bags Foundation. People give new clothes, toys, and other things to Annie. She sends these things in bags to needy kids around the world.
Like a yard sale.
Maybe not like a yard sale. She gives them away for free. This is Susan B. Anthony. So good citizens speak out for their rights. Susan B. Anthony worked to get U.S. women the right to vote. She gave speeches and wrote letters. Anthony worked for many years to change voting laws. In 1920, U.S. women won the right to vote. All right, what would you do? Evan's school is going to stop having a soccer team. Evan signs, this is a big word, a petition to say he wants to keep soccer. He speaks out for what he thinks is right. A petition is just a list of people who want the same thing. So and it might be in the glossary. Let's go back and check the glossary and see what they say.
The cancel soccer.
Right here. A letter signed by many people asking leaders for a change. So what does he not want?
Not playing soccer.
He doesn't want to not be able to play soccer, yeah. So he speaks out for what he thinks is right. Casey wants to keep soccer too, but she thinks one name won't make a difference. What can Evan say to get Casey to sign the petition? Does every person's opinion matter?
Well,
Are they all important?
he can make a list.
He could.
And then people will see it and they can cite their name up for soccer.
Right, but she doesn't think that her name will count. Did we learn about that everybody's opinion is important?
Yes.
Yeah.
If
All right.
he wants to play soccer, he only has 10 people.
Yeah.
But there's no rule for one more.
Okay. So it says amazing but true. So this is the last little fact. Even dogs can be good citizens. The American Kennel Club has a 10-part test for dogs. Dogs must show that they can sit, stay, and come when called. All dogs that pass get a certificate saying they are good. They are canine good citizens, so they're good dogs.
I saw a man in his car from the gas station.
Did you?
And that dog,
Was he a good citizen?
No, he drank all his coffee. And he said, "Get back in that seat." He said, "Where's all my coffee?" And he drank it all. He felt it bad. He didn't want to tell him the truth. He might get the blame onto somebody else. That's what he did. He thought he got into trouble.
You think so?
Yeah. And
Right.
that dog wasn't very happy.
Oh, I'm sorry. So is that person being a good citizen?
No,
You think?
his dog drank all of his coffee.
Did he?
Yes. Now he needs to start somewhere else and get more. That's why he told him to get back in that seat, put that seatbelt on him so he won't drink all of that coffee.
Oh, okay.
And see,
All right, well, let's think about what we can do to be good citizens and not be like that person. So it says, I can be a good citizen by. So what can you do? So here's our list of things that we got from the book. Pick up cans, make better homes to live in, vote, follow the rules, volunteer to help others, and learn about history. So what can you do?
well, I can help my dad.
Okay, so maybe by helping my dad. That's how you're going to be a good citizen?
Mm-hmm.
All right, can you write that? Helping my dad.
That's going to be easy.
Start over here.
So, D-H.
Good.
D
L.
L
Help.
P
Helping. Yep. Helping.
another H.
Helping. You're helped. Stretch out. Helping.
Helping. B.
Helping. What are your ing?
E.
Okay. Ing.
Helping.
Helping. What are your end?
G.
Good. And then you can write my dad. Okay.